Hi everyone, it's Beth, and today I'm making a really cute create sign. I used 5 of these chip brushes from Walmart. Some of these Scrabble letters that spell out create, those were from Amazon. This napkin from Hobby Lobby. A wood round from Dollar Tree. Mod Podge. And a bunch of different colors of acrylic paint. So I chose 5 different ones. And hot glue. And the first thing I did was remove the hanger and painted it with 1 coat of the white chalk paint. And the inspiration from this project came from my good friend Janice over at Creating Through Chaos. I just gave my own spin on it. So after the chalk paint was dry, I opened up the napkin and removed the second layer. And since it was so large, I did it in sections. So I put a layer of Mod Podge across the center. And then after I had the whole center part covered, I laid down the napkin, trying to get it as straight as possible without any wrinkles or bubbles starting off. So just kept adjusting it until I had it how I liked it and smoothed it out with my fingers, trying to be gentle so I didn't rip the napkin. And then once the middle part was done, I just lifted up either end and did the same thing on those, smoothing it out until it was completely placed down. So I let it dry for a little bit before I moved on and put a piece of parchment paper over the whole thing and used an iron to smooth out all the wrinkles or bubbles. This is my new favorite thing, the iron method. It makes it a lot easier and it takes out so many of the wrinkles. And once that was done, I did an outer layer of Mod Podge, just a nice thin layer covering the entire thing. And then once that was all done and covered, I just set that aside to let it dry. And the next thing I did was I took my chip brushes and I took a piece of masking tape, you can use painter's tape, and just covered the bottom part of the metal on the paintbrush, the part that is closest to the handle. I did that on all the 5 brushes. Next thing I did was took the acrylic paint in the different colors and painted each of the handles a different color. And I did 2 coats on those. And after the handles were all dry, I dipped each of them in the corresponding color. So whatever I colored the handle, I dipped that paint color on the tip of the brush, just so it had a little bit of paint on the end of it. And then used a paper towel just to wipe off any excess. So I did that with all 5 of them. And then after the wood round was completely dry, I just took a sanding block and sanded off all of the excess napkin around the whole thing. And then once that was done, I just opened back up the holes for the hanger and placed the hanger back in. Next, I took all the chip brushes once I made sure that they were dry and lined them up on the bottom with all the handles pointing towards the bottom. And just put them how I liked them. Made sure that they were all set before I started hot gluing them down. So once I had them where I liked them, I just attached them with the hot glue. And the last thing I did was I took my Scrabble letters and spelled out the word create right above the paintbrushes. So I did get them from Amazon, but Dollar Tree does sell Scrabble letters. So once I had those lined up how I like them, I just hot glued all those down as well. And that is it. It is really adorable, perfect for my craft room. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.